Well, welcome. Hello. Stories from Sweden. How is everybody? I hope you're all doing well. And I know a lot of you have been asking, hey, how's it going? La la la. It's been an amazing 3 weeks. Sorry, there's some mosquitoes, but nothing like Alaska, thank God. But no, it's been an amazing 3 weeks. Again, I owe so much to so many amazing people who helped push me out of the nest where I was, and I needed help. I needed a massive amount of help. I was so ill and sick when I left, and but um, um, lots of things are in the works. It's been incredible, and I'm surrounded by just amazing people here. I'm the lucky one, and the village here is just it's awesome. It's full of the most beautiful, fun, creative people, a little nutty just like me, and it's just if I can't tell you more than the truth. It literally is cheers when you come to the corner pizzeria here. You everyone knows your name, and it is literally that way, and it's so sweet. And again, it reminds me of Falls City, when Falls City was really small, but like in my days back in the early 80s. And I had a lot of friends who lived down there, and it has that feel, it has that vibe. And so I've already had a few customers who wanted to hire me for singing. There's a beautiful cathedral up north. It's kind of a town called Järvsö, and you'll be seeing a lot of videos from there. And probably within the next 2 weeks, we're doing my first big sound bath, and I think we're going to try to do it at this very special place called Urbaden, and it's a many star resort right on this magical river that you see behind me here, and I think you can hear the water, and it's remarkable. And so the church is very happy that I'm back. And they have, I think, lots of work. Next week I go to Stockholm with my brother Thomas, and meet some neat musicians and people who deal with the big organs throughout Stockholm, and also a very big recording studio that has this big organ that he's going to tune for them. So I'm going to get a chance to go in and have some fun, and then we're going to go hit at least one, if not two, of the big churches in Stockholm, where I'll sing maybe Ave Maria or the Lord's Prayer. We'll film it for you, and I'll share it, of course. And but it's been a remarkable journey, and it's been amazing, the support and love that I've gotten here. It seems daily doors are opening, and I'm planning some really neat art projects here. I'll tell you more about that later, but pretty soon my wood chisels will get here from America, and then I'll start carving, and that's going to be pretty fun. And but I feel that I'm healing more and more, both my body and my mind and my heart, my soul. And it isn't easy, and without the love that I'm getting from everybody, of course, out there, you guys, but the heavy lifting here from my friend Thomas and the Persson family, and all the neat friends that I have down at the corner pizzeria. And every day we're all out in the garden together. I'm trying to eat salad, a lot of water, but they take such good care of me. And I remember one time I slipped up and I said, I think I want a Coke. And it was really funny because Thomas's uncle immediately said, oh, the zero one. Yes. And they understand that I'm trying to, and I know I'm losing weight. I'm getting a little smaller, but I want to get rid of my diabetes and be the best, healthiest me that I can be for hopefully the next however years. Maybe a good 30 would be nice. But Kurt Garamoff, man, what a guy. I miss all my friends at work, Aaron, all of them, Nalini. I'm surrounded by amazing people, and I miss them all too, a lot, and there's too many to name. But if you're watching this, you very well are probably one of those people that I dearly love and know that I miss you. And I've had some beautiful talks in the garden with a number of men and was able to connect with them immediately and see healing, a little bit. you know, if nothing else, they know they got a friend in me and I'll always be there for a hug, and that's the idea, is that we're there for each other. That's it. It's not complicated. It's not hard. It's just love. It's just love. And we're not always going to have a good day. I understand. But we can be here for each other, and we are here. We should be. And, again, if you just put yourself a little bit out of your comfort zone, and, the nice thing is I'm the crazy American here, and I can get away with that stuff and talking about emotions and hugging people, and, and it's not that the Swedes don't do that, but it's a slightly different culture, and sometimes it's a harder thing for folks to open up, and for lots of different reasons and cultural reasons. And so it's really neat to be here. I can't wait for my drum to come. Again, every day doors are opening in the most amazing ways, and I'll talk about that later, but another time. But my first week I cried a lot. I was very emotional. It was very hard for me to just cope. It felt like someone died. And, the cool part is that I felt my mom at least two times since. I think I felt Dad one night. And I think that my folks are very happy and proud of where I'm at and what I'm doing. And, they're with me. And, sorry, I almost got run over by the lawnmower. Yeah, I know. But here's the view right now. And then there's the river and the dam. There's a beautiful little dam right there, and a hydro plant. And all I hear is water here. But again, every day I thank my lucky stars, and I try to remember that there's not a lot of time on the journey, even if you think you have. We never know. So it's anyways, but I just wanted to check in and let you know I'm okay. I'm better than okay. By my second week, when I came, I was so weak and sick I needed a cane. It was really bad. But, every day, Thomas, often his uncle, they have found sneaky ways of getting me to walk places with them. And so the nice thing is this beautiful field that behind the house here, it goes further beyond that pasture and around those trees. And Thomas took a weed eater and he made another path so that I could actually walk all the way around the property. So I have my own walking track. I feel like I'm a good dog, I was like, sometimes, Steve, come on, boy, come on, hey, he's so smart, God, I just love him. So again, God bless you all. I'm sending you my love, my prayers. Remember, we all fight depression, all of us. We're all nuts. We all need a therapist, if you believe in faith, love and hug your faith, whatever that is. And then hug and love others. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about. So, it's a beautiful mixture of people up here, and but it's such a rich history and culture, and I'm so proud to be here and happy to be here. And met with some local artists actually today, and I have a sneaky plan up my sleeve to start doing some really cool things of art that are for the village that will definitely bring tourists here to come see. So working on that, and by my second week, I started walking without my cane, and now into my third, I'm definitely not using my cane, and Yeah, it's okay. It's better than okay. Um, I miss you all, and but know that I have wonderful people in my corner here. I feel loved and safe and welcome, and um, it'll be fun to go down to Lower Europe, out through Italy, eventually Azerbaijan. That I have something really fun cooked up for that. And again, I owe all this to my buddy Kurt, who I'm so proud of. And you know, um, we're all on a journey. We all are on a journey. And how will we be remembered? It's simple, you know. It's how we treat people. And even if it's just one person, even if you're shy, sometimes, a little here, a little there, and you can come out of your shell a little bit and find that there are a load of people around you, wherever you are, who are capable and wanting to love you and who want to be there for you. We just have to ask. And for the boys, now you men, now we're kind of dumb sometimes as a species, but, remember physical health, mental health. Boys, don't be afraid to go to the doctor and get that checkup and, have them check under the hood, turn your head and cough. Woo! None of us like it, but hey, there's things we have to do. There are bladder cancers and other things that are coming to younger and younger people because of the environment, the food, the plastic, whatever. But it's important to do that. Mental health checkup. Boys, we're stronger together, okay? And if you don't have a person to talk to and you feel like you're on the edge, you're going to think you want to step off that edge, you let me know, okay? And a lot of my buddies here, these boys, these men here, they know that too. And we've had that talk privately in the garden and just reminding them like, hey, it's a beautiful thing to at least have one, if not more, buddies that we can just be honest with each other and know that we're not going to judge each other. We're not. I'm so blessed to have the support network that I have back there in America, who we all check in almost daily with each other. How are you doing? How are you? Are you depressed, or how's it going? Are you feeling better? We all need to feel that we belong somewhere and that we have people who care about us, even if that's one person, two people. They're there. The question is, are you putting yourself in the position to maybe be a little bit vulnerable and kind of reach out? I know it doesn't happen today. It sure hasn't for me. These last 3 weeks and then the week and a half or 2 weeks following me leaving were just unbelievable and difficult and hard. But I met a really nice man on my flight on the way, and he said, what you're doing is so big, and he said, but do all the things. Don't do it half-ass. And so I'm trying to do all the things, and water and walking and getting the voice, ready for the campaigns that are coming. And, we're all scared. Oh, the birds. We're all scared. We all go through these hard times. And, but know that you're loved. Okay? I love you. And, you're not alone. So hang in there. Hang in there. And, but, to my friends and family back home, I miss and I love you. And, some neat things are starting to open up, and that should turn into some big things. And that's the start. We start somewhere, and this is my start now. And so hang in there. Know I love you, and I'm kind of giving you a big hug, right? Oh, there you go, big hug. That's it. It's not any more complicated, than that in a way. If you boil it down to the barest bones in the bone marrow, it just comes to love and empathy and sympathy. And I know that there are a lot of my friends right now in America who are very, very scared. And just because there's a lot of changes that are just a little confusing, to say the least, in my world. But somewhere inside me, as much as I'm a redneck, I'm a hippie, and I just want to love everybody and sing kumbaya maybe not, but maybe, and but to be there and to lead with love whenever we possibly can. I met someone who definitely was a little confused, and I think found the old Third Reich kind of nice. But through peaceful talking and this, I'm trying to plant some seeds where we just remind each other, look, at the end of the day, you're all going to die. Y'all got so much time. Do you really have enough time in your life for hate in any way for anybody? I don't think so. And I don't think we think of it that way. I don't think we remember. We don't want to be reminded of our mortality. I didn't have a choice. And, when, the blue sky opened above my bed and I had to talk my way out of going, I learned a valuable lesson. And I hope that I'm putting that lesson to use every day, to be thankful every day. Many of these trees I talk to, this is Scott right here. That's Scott, it's a nice maple. That's for my buddy Scott back home, who I miss. And Mark's over there. And, I have all these trees. My niece, Amanda's over there. I know I sound like a hippie, but it's just love. We're all connected. We're all a part of this amazing universe. That spark of the divine is in everything, and the natives and the I think the Coptics as well. I mean, there's this belief that every creature, every person, everything is born with a spark of the divine from long ago, from way somewhere far away. And for the natives, it's the same thing, and blood memories. Carrying your ancestors with us. And remember, your ancestors are right about here, somewhere up there. Not way up in the sky or far away. The veil is thin. The veil is thin. Whatever that is, and whatever's on the other side, that spirit, the energy of the spirits, the souls of our loved ones, they're around. And if you call on them, they're here, and they're rooting for us all. They're rooting for you too. So know, everything's going to be okay no matter what. And we get through it together. We're stronger and better together. Okay? Anyways, I've rambled enough. I love you. And I just wanted to give you just a, hey, hadn't really checked in a while. I'll keep you posted. And just, hang in there. But as you can see, this is a beautiful place. And, enjoy the view. Enjoy each other and love each other. All right. Well, I love you. Hang in there, everybody. It's going to be okay. It's going to get good. It's going to get better. And, till next we meet, till next we talk, God be with you. May the Tur and Odin and Buddha and Allah and all the prophets and, Krishna, whatever, man. Rock your faith, but be happy. And if that is a path to lead you to who you truly are, jump on board, whatever that is, man. And if you don't aren't a big fan of those, that's okay too. but I still love you, and we're still connected. We're still connected. So, all right, you guys. Well, I'll say, hey do, vises for nu, and I'll see you again soon. And but no, I'm in a amazingly beautiful place with amazingly beautiful people, and we're all a part of the puzzle. We all are, and you are too. And thank you for coming along with me on my journey as I'm building the new me and getting back to who I really am and should be: the artist, the musician, the woodcarver, the hugger, you know, a little bit of a therapist somewhere in there. And but anyways, all right, you guys, love you, and have a good night, and I'll see you again soon. Okay. Okay. Bye bye, guys.